Yeah, Nicholson here.
Hi, Bob.
Yes, I can. Who is this?
Okay. I was using your microphone system, which apparently doesn't work very well. So this is Dan. Who else is on the line so far?
Nicholson.
Hi, Bob. Welcome. Bob, for some reason, you're not showing up on the list of those present, which in the test yesterday, when someone was using telephone, are you using telephone only, or are you using your video?
I'm using the telephone only.
Okay. Oh, there's Jack. I guess it just takes a little while. Jack, can you hear me? Jack, can you say something?
See, I have to turn on my video. Oh, here we go.
Okay. Yes, that's going to be a confusing element, which is going to continue, because since presidents come and go, it was determined that it was better to register in its name. So on video, we have Dan, John, and Walt. On audio, we have Bob, but...
Ruth is here.
Ruth. Welcome, Ruth.
Yeah, thank you.
Ruth, can you see us on your video? Or
no, I didn't get all of the directions until last night, and I had to go out early this morning for a car service before it snows again. So, okay. No, all I got was a telephone number. That's all I tried.
Okay, terrific. It seems to take the system a little bit of time to sort of gear up. Bob, I wonder if you could try using your keyboard to type a message to me.
You mean send you an email or just?
No.
I did the telephone, yes.
Okay.
And that's what I did.
Bob, if you can recover, if it's easy for you, are you near your computer, Bob?
Say again, you're breaking up.
Okay, Bob, are you close to your computer?
Yeah, I'm looking right at the screen.
Okay. Can you find the email that invited you to come to this meeting?
Yes, I got it.
And you see there's a telephone number there.
Yeah, I do.
And there's also a link to a website.
All right, I clicked on the link.
If you will both click on the link and dial in using that telephone, it should happen that you will be more thoroughly enmeshed in the process.
I want to be enmeshed.
Yes.
Hello, what's your name?
We want you to be enmeshed with us. Now, I see that Judy Moss seems to be with us. Judy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. And
we can hear you.
I can hear you on the phone, and I'm trying to get you on the computer and on my iPad, and I don't know how.
Can you call up the message from GoToMeeting that invites you to this meeting? Can you see that memo?
Yep.
Yeah, and I pushed that, and I now have on my screen call in using your phone.
Okay.
That's where I am. That's where I am. Should I hang up on this and call again?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I think you probably should, Bob.
Hang up. Hang up.
Number given in the memo.
All right.
Try it.
And Kim tried and gave up on me, I guess.
Who tried?
Kim from Dennis' office.
Kim Barclay. Okay. Well, Judy, have you sort of clicked the link in the email message on your computer?
Well, it says call in using your phone. Okay, I'm clicking OK, I'm all set.
Okay,
And
so in other words,
says
maybe
now
what number did you use?
It says waiting
Okay.
to review Bennett Napier's screen.
Okay, so maybe it's working.
Maybe. And now let
Let's
me
just
see
give
what
it a-
my iPad is.
I think I'm back, Dan.
Okay, good, Bob. We can hear you. Can you see us?
No, I can't. It just said,
There,
it
there's
says waiting to view Bennett Napier's screen.
That's
Okay.
what
Waiting
mine
to
says
visit.
too.
Visit Napier Scream? Is Napier screaming?
3.
Screen. No, I should explain to everyone that for the purposes of this, I am Bennett.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Now, the thing is that what I'm hoping, first of all, I want to know if Judy and Bob have a GoToMeeting sort of window on their screen with a lot of icons on it.
Well, all I have is waiting to view Bennett's screen.
Okay.
That's what I have also.
So apparently it's trying to get you engaged.
you know,
Um,
there may be a webcam icon somewhere on the screen, and if you click on that, it may tell you to open your video.
Are you talking about Mac computers? Because I think we're a different breed.
Well, what I succeeded in doing with Kim Barclay yesterday was having her on, not using her video, just using her phone. She could nevertheless see the control panel on her screen, even though she couldn't be seen. But she could see the control panel on her screen, so she could know who was in the call and who was speaking, and so she could send messages to me indicating that she wanted to speak. Judy, I wonder if you would mind trying just typing your name or typing anything and seeing if it shows up on my screen.
Just someone is sharing their webcam. If you want to use webcam, please switch to the desktop version.
That's what's on my
Okay.
screen, Bob, too.
Okay, what does that mean?
Yeah. What does it mean?
Jack, did you hear that?
Yes, I did. Once I got online with GoToMeeting, I found that up in the upper left-hand corner of the screen there is an icon that's labeled webcams. It looks like a camera, sort of, a video camera. And if you click on that, it will start sharing my webcam, which you should click on that, and that will open it up. Now, you may say that. Yes, correct. Well, when I first opened it up, it essentially download the GoToMeeting software, and I clicked on yes, and it downloaded that, put it on the screen, and I had the pictures of you and actually Dan, not Bennett, but it's labeled Bennett. Dan is labeled Bennett today.
Right.
So there should be, you should get a window of some sort, or a little small window that says, do you want to download this software? And
what do you say then? Yes, you do?
yeah, yes, you do. And it will put it on your computer and open up the video screen.
Is there anything? No, I was wondering about, is there a cost? Because the one little time I did it last evening, it costs. What the cost is, or is it free for the first time?
It should be free. It should be free.
It's free up to something like 8 people or 10 people. I forget the exact number.
I got to try it again, but I'm listening carefully so I can maybe figure it out.
Now listen, I see on the list that Jean Hurley is with us. Jean, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I've been listening for a few minutes here.
Great. Jean, welcome.
I can hear you, but I have up on my screen it says waiting to view Bennett Napier's screen, but nothing's.
Yeah, mine's doing.
Yeah.
Well, Judy and I have both clicked on the first link, and we're talking on the phone, but we can't get beyond waiting for Bennett Napier's screen. I propose we move forward.
Okay.
That's where I am, waiting to view Bennett Napier's screen.
Okay, Jean, do you use Mac?
No, I have. No.
Okay, you have a regular PC, and Judy, you have a Mac, and
I'm
Bob,
on a Mac. I'm on a Mac, and I also have an iPad in front of me.
Okay.
And they're both on different things. The iPad has GoToMeeting, and it's get details, and maybe I should push that and see what happens. Install.
Okay.
And something is installing on my iPad. Sign into iTunes Store. Oh.
How many people are getting pictures of one another?
Only 3 of us so far.
And you don't have pictures of me, I presume.
No.
So that's.
Well, I know I comb my hair specially.
Well, I'll have to change out of my pajamas then. Anyway, I'm still waiting to view Bennett Napier's screen, so I propose we move forward.
Well, Bob, there's no other agenda but our getting this thing set up. So.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, then. All right. Well.
So what I'm going to suggest we do is I want carefully to make a note of what exactly you see on your screen. Bob, why don't you start? Right. What do you see on your screen?
All right. Let me give you the 1, 2, 3. I opened your email.
Right.
I clicked on the website. I entered the access code. I entered the security code 16. It moved me over to a screen that says waiting to view Bennett Napier's screen. Across the top, and this is on Judy's screen, someone is sharing their webcam. If you want to use the webcam, please switch to the desktop version. And so I click on that, and we're switching versions, and it says download, and I'm downloading, and I get Open Centrex Online Launcher. The download automatically begins in a few seconds. If not, please restart the download.
Okay, this is good. Keep going.
All right, I'm going to restart the download.
When you do that, Bob, you just click the thing again where it says download. I'm just trying to envision.
Well, I'm just hitting the place that says restart the download, and it just sends a little shooting star up to the corner of the screen.
Oh, and mine says, are you sure you want to open it?
Yes, because it's been virus checked.
Okay, I opened it. Launch failed.
Oh.
Wasn't able to go to GoToMeeting. The requested version of GoToMeeting does not support this version of Mac OS X. Please restart the
How was it on your other
download.
one, on your iPad?
Well, on my iPad, I have ratings and reviews, which I don't know why that's there. I'll hit get again. Install. Sign into iTunes Store. Okay. It says sign into iTunes Store, and I don't know how to get the keyboard coming up. I was here before. It wants my password, and I don't know how to enter my password.
Is the password the same as the access code? No.
No, it's the password for my iTunes Store, which should be my
Your own
password, my Apple password. And but I don't know how to get the keyboard coming up on the screen.
We all ought to go back to kindergarten 101.
Well, one thing that confuses me at this point is that I have a list of everyone on the call, but I don't have Ruth for some reason.
That's because I'm just on the phone.
But I see. But you
Because I couldn't. Well, yes, as I said last night, I know when I tried to do this, I thought, oh the heck, because it was very complex. So I just said I'll call today, and then I'll try to fix it out the next time or the next time.
Okay, but you called the number in the email, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I did.
I see.
And that was 571-317-3122.
Okay. So, in other words, apparently, in order for me to see your presence in my list, you have to click on. You have to be by your computer, and you have to click on the link.
Yep. But and I did not do that because I just came in, but I wanted to be in on the call. So.
Sure. Now, Judy, you have come to the end of your process, right? You can't go any further.
My keyboard so I can enter my Apple password.
Okay. Well,
Maybe if I hit the OK.
Bob, I understand that you did everything and you wound up with a message saying waiting for Bennett's screen.
Yeah, but I now have gotten to the point where the screen says open Citrix Online Launcher and restart the download. I've done that, and it comes up step 1 and 2 is click above, then double-click Citrix Online Launcher.dmg. I don't know what that means.
Read it again.
Click above, then double-click Centrex Online Launcher DMG.
Well, why don't you click above first, and then...
Well, I'm doing that, and nothing happens.
Oh. And you
I don't know where... I hate to confess, as a theologian, I don't know where above is.
Well, I tell you what, this has been progress, although not as much progress as I would have liked. Because what ought to have happened is that Judy, Jean, and Bob at least should have seen the control panel of GoToMeeting.com, which would let them know who's on the call and would allow them to say they want to speak by typing a brief message like "I want to speak" or something like that, and which would give us a more, sort of stately discussion.
I'm going to email you the page where I was stuck.
Okay.
In other words, I opened Centrex Online Launcher. The download should automatically begin. If not, please restart the download. I clicked restart the download, and I got this yellow bar. Click above, then double-click Centrex Online Launcher.dmg. I'm going to send that to you and Walt and Judy. Just say that's where I got to the end of the line because I couldn't find out where above is.
Right. Now, so I think what I'm going to propose as our next step is we have made progress, but we do have to get G, Bob, and Judy sort of past this hurdle where it says waiting for Bennett's.
Yeah.
Well, I got past that hurdle. Mine said the system isn't supported.
Yeah, so your problem is more, I think, Judy, your problem is more profound because I think maybe your Mac is very old.
No, OS
Yes,
10 is
it's
very
5
recent.
years old, which is very old.
No, but what's
Yeah,
the operating system on your Mac, Judy?
Uh,
Do you know which OS number it is?
well, I will go to the Apple and tell you what it is.
Okay.
About this Mac. 10.6.8.
Yeah, that's probably the reason right there. It probably doesn't support this.
Mine is 10.8.5.
10.8.
But Bob, you don't have a Mac, do you?
Yeah, I'm on a Mac 10, and it's an OS 10, and it's a 10. The version is 10.8.5.
Okay. How old is your Mac, Bob?
About 3 years.
Then both of you should be able to upgrade to Mac OS 10.10. And I would suggest, before we try this again, that you do upgrade to OS 10.10. That may be the answer.
Do I need to go into the Apple Store to do that?
Yeah, it should be free. I mean,
I don't think it's free, but
No.
I was told not to do it. Wait till I get a new computer.
no.
Gene, what kind of machine do you have?
Me?
Gene?
Gene, I have a Dell computer.
Oh, okay, so that's a PC.
Yeah, and you know, and I still have the screen up here waiting to view Bennett Napier's screen. I can't get past that.
Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to suggest that we end this meeting, that that I will contact Bennett, and we will do a little more. I'll explain what seems to be the problem, that people without video cameras get stuck on the waiting for Bennett's screen, and maybe maybe Bennett will be able to figure that out, or maybe he'll be able to call GoToMeeting.com and figure it out.
In the meantime, this is Ruth again. So shall I try, according to the directions that you gave for the first one, please join my meeting from computer, tablet, or smartphone, to try that and see what I can pull up?
You want to do that now?
No, I'm way far from my computer. But
okay.
But I'll do that. See how far I can get.
Yes. Well, what we'll do is, before we schedule another one of these, Ruth, I will have consulted with Bennett, and we'll have tried to straighten the situation out.
Excellent.
So then we'll start again. We do have progress, because at least we have via GoToMeeting.com as much as we had through line 1, and we have more because 3 of us can see each other at least. Yeah. And I can, I hope I'll be able to share a little more effectively, because I'll know who wants to speak and when they want to speak.
Oh, good. Good.
That still remains to be figured out. Just before we close, I wonder if Walt or Jack, if either of you could just type a message and see if it shows up on my screen. Just say I want to speak.
Yeah. Jack has already put one up there, and I will put one up.
Do you see Jack?
Yes, I see that. Yes, okay. This shouldn't be so difficult. The developers need to improve the process. I agree.
I agree.
Okay. So that part of it is working. So even the people without video should be able to see these kinds of messages, should know who wants to speak, should know who's in the call. Yeah. So it would be an improvement if we can get this up and running.
Oh,
so I'm looking forward to seeing you all.
Yes. When do you have? Are you going to call another meeting, or wait till April?
Well, we're going to meet. Ruth, I understand you're sending your regrets for Green Spring, but we're going to meet in Green Spring face to face, and then the next the meeting in April. We may try this again, but if I'm not ready with Bennett at that time, I may just convene the April meeting by the old-fashioned method.
Okay.
And I'll let you know by email whether it's going to be the old-fashioned method or the new method.
Right. And the only communication I did get from you was what you sent to me yesterday.
Okay.
So I did not have an alert on the other.
Really?
On any other message, yep.
There should have been 2 emails, one from me and one apparently from Bennett from GoToMeeting.
You should have get that? 2. So anyway, just start me in from scratch, and we'll go from there.
Right. What I want to explain that I'm reluctant to add any real business to these test runs until we have it really running, because I don't want people to be left out of business. You know.
Right.
So, Dan Seeger, Bob Nicholson. I need to ask 2 questions.
Go ahead.
Is Peter on the phone?
Is who?
Peter.
Is Peter Straub on the phone?
He. That's a good question. He expected to be on the phone. I've spoken to him earlier today, but he is not. But he has a lot going on, so it's not surprising.
Okay. Does anyone know the answer to the question, is there a shuttle from Green Spring from the metro station to Green Spring?
From the metro station to Green Spring. Can you email him that question?
I'm planning to take a taxi from the airport. I can't go through all of that.
Good.
But there should be a shuttle taking you right to Green Spring, I would think. I wonder. May I have to get Peter to answer?
I don't know. It's not a regular hotel. It's and I think if you talk to Pete, he might be able to arrange for you to be picked up, but it would be a special thing.
All right. Well, I'll call you on your cell phone. You can come over to the Met. Well, we're going to be at 10 o'clock on Friday, so I'll be arriving Friday morning to get there by 10, and I'll be on the Metro from Reagan Airport.
Wow.
Was everybody staying at the Comfort Inn?
No,
Yeah, we're all
Yes.
staying there.
I'm not.
We're all
No,
staying at the one that Peter recommended?
Yeah,
No.
I'm staying with my son and daughter-in-law, so who live nearby.
Okay.
Can I ask a second question to Judy Moss? Did you get my preparatory memo for the March 13 meeting? Your
Yes, I
emails
did.
were bouncing back, and I didn't know if you got it.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Good.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Before we depart, I want to make a comment about OS 10.10.
Okay.
When it
What?
first came out, the people that were doing the beta evaluation found some problems with it. And I think that may be the reason why it was not recommended initially. But after it had been out for about a month, Apple put out an upgrade which fixed the problems that they had found. And I'm using it. I have been using it since about a month. Well, I didn't load it right away. I waited until after that first correction was made, and then I loaded it up, and I haven't had any problems with it whatsoever since then.
Yours is Yosemite is OS 10, right?
OS 10.10. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Yosemite. I know it by that name. Okay, I'm going to the Apple store in a couple of days, and so I'll ask them again.
Great.
The last one I know is Yosemite.
Well, it might be best to use OS 10.10.
Actually, the one I've got on my computer is 10.10.2, which is the corrected version. OS Yosemite. Yosemite is the name.
Okay. Well, thank you, friends, for your patience with this. Are we ready to conclude?
I would like to ask if anybody can figure out where above is to send me an email.
Okay.
All right.
It's the opposite of below.
Before we sign off,
Yes,
to Jean, and I have listed 7 people who were in on this call today. Is that what the rest of you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 8 is 7. Yep.
7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ruth is not on the list, but she was.
And I'm here, but I'm just on the telephone.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody who spoke today, 7 of us. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your patience.
Bye.
And you'll be happy to know we're expecting 7 inches of snow tonight, so. In Connecticut.
How much is on the ground right now?
You bet. You bet. It's awful. It's really horrid.
And it's horrid for me to have to leave California to go east.
Yeah.
But I'll manage
I
it.
hope it's not going to be bad weather next week.
Well, I don't know. It's just been wild. And the dogs keep saying, you expect me to do what? Where? Because there's nothing but ice and snow. So anyway, here we are.
Well, lots of luck to all you New Englanders.
Thank you. So
Okay.
everybody's
In a couple
going
weeks.
to get gasoline
Yeah,
now.
next weekend.
Yeah. Get red milk and eggs whether you need it or not. So
Yeah.
take
Okay.
good care, everybody.
You take
See you
care
on the
of
14th.
All right.
Have a good week. We'll
Thank
see
you.
you
Bye now.
in 10 days.
Bye-bye. Thank you.